So I found this. First, it struck me since the last video. Like why is his hair? There's no gray hair. If he's like 70 or something. Turns out he's in his 50s, but he still doesn't have any gray hair. What's up with that? In this clip, his teeth looks completely different. You see, than in the Bowie interview. So it's some really like bizarre like Twilight Zone stuff like Russian witch RV Truth often does. But this is certainly not David Bowie. I mean, this guy, he couldn't. I mean, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but David Bowie is like the most beautiful man ever uh, in the world, and this guy could not go on a stage and just, uh, grab everybody's attention. Uh, but what the fuck is up with those teeth? I mean, look at his teeth in the Bowie interview and the teeth there. It's not the same. It's not the same teeth. And how do you have brown hair when you're in your 50s? So it's. And also in this interview, he's just talking weird generic nonsense. Okay, he's bragging about like Eurythmics and Jeromo Choir or what the fuck they're called. This guy was this funky guy, but it's just an odd choice for talking about David Bowie and uh just really weird Twilight Zone stuff. Also, as somebody pointed out in the other clip, they show all of Bowie's transformations, which is also like mocking the viewer. Like, has he transformed again or something like just no depth, no like respect for the lyrics quality or anything, just or any like intellectual honesty or decency or anything. But yeah, and you can't really see his ears too much, but I mean clearly it's not the same nose, and also this guy has like a normal body BMI, like a slightly overweight BMI, while David Bowie like had this amazing, physique, that was like, basically underweight, uh, but probably very muscular. So I just see, I don't see. I mean, Russian Vitz is full of shit when he says this is David Bowie. It's not David Bowie, but it's certainly some kind of weird guy. I mean, it's really just really weird that they chose this guy, and the other they chose some fashion woman. Maybe I was wrong about her not knowing about Bowie. Maybe she does, but certainly I was just saying. The studio, the host probably doesn't. I wasn't saying that's the fashion guy and this guy that didn't know anything. But again, it's just how can the teeth be so different? Look, he just had perfect teeth in the Bowie interview, and here it's there's what do you call it, like a space between this tooth and this tooth. Uh, and there's almost no information about this guy online, Jack. His name is Jack Steven. And so I think it said 1 year ago. Yeah. So it seems they're trying to make some kind of like persona to make the interview look credible or something, because there's no Wikipedia entry or anything. He's clearly not a real person. And I know people think that's a conspiracy theory, but I mean, come on, there's no digital footprint. There's no he would have a Wikipedia entry and stuff, and there's none of that. Try Google him. Try to Google Jack Steven. There's almost nothing.